Hey guys, it's Scott here and welcome to this Christmas time December Road to Glory update. Hopefully everyone is doing well and hopefully you find this video informative. Basically, the premise of this is to try and catch you up with everything that has been happening in the Road to Glory over the last couple of weeks to inform people that may have recently subscribed or have not been able to watch a lot of the streams as to what has been going on in the Road to Glory, how it's progressing, and for those that may not even know, what our goals for this series are. So, let's get into it. If you do enjoy it and find it helpful, hit the thumbs up to support the channel, and if you're brand new and want to see streams of this as well as videos as well throughout the week, then you can subscribe and that'd be awesome, getting our 46k goal by Christmas. So, first things first, what are our goals for this Road to Glory? Well, the main one being to create and complete this collection book. So, I want to get and obtain the top 120 players in FIFA 19, and the way that I get one of these is either pack them, buy them, whatever, obtain them, and I have to play a minimum of 10 games with them, and then I can tick them off. So, this is the first page. The lowest player that we have used is Alexandro. Now, some of these are not going to be too expensive. They're going to be very easy to obtain and use. And so there may be a period where maybe for a couple of weeks we go through a load of Div Rivals games using some of these lower rated players to bump up the amount of people that we have got and used so far in the series. But as it stands, we have got 9 out of 120 because they've been in my main team rather than specifically building a team to use Danny Carvajal, for example. So, next, we move on to this page, and this one's actually looking pretty good. So we've used Dybala, Kante, Aguero, Pogba, and Marcelo. Not bad. 4 of those are actually still currently in our main team. We move on, and we have used Courtois on here. Some decent players on there. And then Ramos and De Bruyne bring up the highest rated that we have used so far. And Neymar is our next target, okay? So he is going to be the 10th player most likely on here. And then page number 1. So I have to use any version of these. It could be Inform Messi, or it could be Baby Hullet rather than his Prime. But I put in the Primes just to make it easier to organise everything, basically, rather than each version. So we want to use every single one of these players by the end of the year without spending any FIFA points or anything like that. So with each player that we get, they also reveal a piece of this mosaic that I've created, or a puzzle, whatever you want to call it. So, for example, with the additions of Kante and Marcelo, our mosaic, which will reveal a picture and a message once it's complete, goes from this to this right here as they are added and they bring in their piece, okay? So every single player reveals part of the picture, and it's going to be a bit of fun to see when people start to really guess exactly what it is and what it's going to look like. So let's get into this and show you exactly where we are. So this is our current team in-game. This is what we are playing with. So Thibaut at the back, Marcelo, Varane, Ramos and Juan Fran as our back four, Pogba and Kante as our CDMs, KDB with that 5-star weak foot in the central cam spot, and then Willian and Riyad coming in from the wings, supporting Aguero up top. This has to start in a 4-5-1 in order to get full chemistry, but that is perfectly fine. It's very, very manageable. With custom tactics this year, it's easy. Then on our bench, we sometimes bring on Mertens. We do bring on Perisic a lot, as well as Dembele. Partey, Wijnaldum and Nainggolan are there if I want to basically shore up a game, switch to maybe a more defensive formation later on in Foot Champs, for example, and I want to shore up that midfield. Maybe take off De Bruyne, bring on Nainggolan to just make a more solid midfield. So that is that, and Tovan is currently on our bench because you need to get League player goals in order to get the last or the most recent foot swap item. But we'll go over that in just a second. The Reds that we've got recently have been pretty good. The week just gone, we got João Cancelo as well as Dembele. And then any others that we have in our club, I'll quickly show you right here. We've got quite a few special cards, which isn't too bad. But PK was what we got the previous week as our highest rated red that we've got this year. Not super usable, but by far the highest that we've got. And then, obviously, we've been using William for a little while. But Cancelo and Dembele as a set of 2 is probably the best weekly player pick rewards that we've got. Our 100k packs from getting gold 1 have been a bit hit and miss. We've not really had anything insane this year. I still think the best player that I've actually packed has been this untradeable Nainggolan. If we're not counting red cards, of course, because they have no value, whereas I sold my tradable Raja when I packed this one. So this is the team as it stands, and again, I'm trying to improve at the game and get as good as I possibly can. In Div 2 and Div Rivals is pretty good, trying to stick there and see if I can get better, but FUT Champs is where I really want to get better and improve my weekly ranking. I want to start hitting Elite. Now, hopefully, this next player that we are going to get is going to change that. So, as it stands, I am 1 FUT swap card away from getting, is it Levin? It is Levin Kazawa's 84 rated card, and he is going to be slotting in at left back rather than Marcelo. In the meantime, before I can afford the player after that, Dembele I think will start instead of Willian just to make things easier for myself. There is the possibility that I could try and mix things around and see if I can get Willian back in, but I think for now we're just going to probably use Dembele. However, I have got a lot of stuff in my club, and our next aim is Neymar. So obviously he will be getting full chem because of that strong link to Kazawa. Neymar is going to hopefully be a game changer. The guy is an elite tier player this year. You've got people like him, Mbappe, Bale, Ronaldo, Messi, I would say Pogba as well, and then obviously icons. That make a massive, massive difference. So I'm hoping he is going to be the catalyst for change. I've said this in the past with other players, but I said it for someone like KDB. And I think the issue is, KDB's a great player, but he's not full-on meta this year. So even though his stats are wonderful, they're not perfect for how this game plays, whereas someone like Neymar, again, Bale, Mbappe, all these players fit that. So Neymar could be that difference maker, and hopefully he will. Him and Riyad on the wings is hopefully going to be absolutely sick. After Neymar, I don't really know where I'm next going to go. Icons are slowly dropping in price now that they've changed how the icon SBCs work, so potentially that's what we go for afterwards, but it's way too early to say because Neymar is still a little way from being obtained for us. Now, Kazawa will be done, I won't have to spend any more coins to get him. However, Neymar is currently on the market, sat at, hopefully this hasn't changed since I started recording, 610,000 coins. There's only one, but he's been going for between 610 and 620 in the last 24 hours. So we're about 10% of the way there if you look at our current coin total on the top left. However, I will be selling Marcelo, obviously, because Kazawa will be coming in for him. And I also have quite a few investments that are hopefully going to change price throughout the course of Futmas. So I would like to get Neymar as soon as possible. However, I feel like I could make more money by selling some of my things a little later on. I genuinely have no idea how many coins I would have once I sell Marcelo and once I sell all of the investments that I have. Absolutely no clue. Could not tell you. So I'll quickly show you roughly what we have in our club that we are willing to sell in order to get this Neymar. So obviously Marcelo goes up there. I don't know if any of you would be kind enough to try and guess or hazard any kind of estimate as to how many coins we have saved up here. But like an 84 rated inform, Lozano, because now I use Dembele instead, Rashika, Hani, Escobar. We've got an Oblak sat here. We have got a Higuain, a Buffon as well, Ribery, Company, Schmeichel. We've got a couple more 84s. We've got 83s sat in our club. A page and a half of those minimum. Quite a few 82s. Like, there's quite a few things in our club that we could sell if need be. I've also got a couple of position modifiers. So if we quickly go to consumables, then I picked up a few of, where are they in here? Centre forward to cam. So I don't know exactly what these are going for right now. Looks about 2.5k. So we've got quite a few of those that we can sell if need be. And then on my transfer list or transfer targets, I've got 7 more 83 rateds here that we picked up for 1,000 coins max. And then on our transfer list, we've got an Inform Juan Mata that I actually packed today in my 15k weekly Ultimate Edition packs. We've got this guy that probably doesn't sell. Another inform, Hani, Immobile, Ibra, Dzeko, Riyad, and then quite a lot of 84s, and then a load of 83s as well. So a couple of pages of 84s, and then look, we have got a lot of 83s. So if we get any kind of Team of the Week SBC at the end of this coming week, then they're going to go up quite a lot to like 3k when they're currently like 1k. We've got another inform there. So I have no clue, absolutely no idea how much value I have in the stuff that I have here. It could be the case that I even sell someone like Mertens off the bench if it was just that little last step to getting Neymar. Now, obviously, I'm also getting FUT Champions and Div Rival rewards this coming week. As it stands, we're in Div 3. We're getting Div 3 rewards because unfortunately I went back down and now I've got promoted back up to Div 2. It's a shame that happened over the course of when rewards came out and the next week, but never mind. So I will be getting, as it stands, I will most likely be taking the coins, which is 70,000, because I want that Neymar. So there's another 70k. And then FUT Champs, we're obviously getting Gold 1 again. So 50,000 coins from that, as well as 2 100k packs, is another 80k. So 150k from both of those sets of rewards. I don't know how close I am to this Neymar. I feel like I'm not that far away, but maybe I've got the estimations completely wrong in my head. I have absolutely no idea. But that is where we currently stand in the road to glory. Again, our next goal, obviously, is to get that Neymar and Kazawa link up right there. After that, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how the market changes and what I want to go for exactly. But Kazawa, I should have obtained potentially by the end of today, end of tomorrow at the latest, because it is done by a weekly objective, which is this one, and I've already done 1 out of 4. So that shouldn't be too difficult. We're on our way to that Neymar. And then I think once I get him, maybe over the course of Christmas and New Year, we may try and go back to this collection book, and maybe we'll fill in some of these lower rated guys by just playing a few games in Div Rivals here and there with a Felipe Luis, with a Carvajal instead of Juan Fran. These players that are still going to get chemistry and still be fine in our team will be very, very easy to link up with and use. So I'll probably end up doing that as well. But if you have any questions about anything and how this Road to Glory is going, any queries about how it works or whatever, then let me know what they are and I will do my best to give you answers. But I'm trying to, over the course of Christmas and New Year and going into 2019, I'm going to try and provide you with more updates, because now I fully know exactly what my schedule at uni is and stuff like that. I know, okay, this day I'm going to be able to upload a video because I've got a little bit more time to do this kind of thing rather than having to work. So I'm going to try and give you more update videos, recap videos of FUT Champs. There will be one of those coming out tomorrow, most likely at 4 PM, maybe 3:30, I don't know. And yeah, other things as well on top of that. Potential highlight videos of streams. I don't know whether I'm going to do that yet or not, but I would like to try, okay? So if you have any things that you would suggest that could potentially improve the channel, then feel free to put them in the comments section. I will do my best to try and make it as good as I possibly can for you and just make it so that you are enjoying the channel and everything that we do as much as possible. So thank you very much for watching this one. There will be a stream later today, starting at about 5 o'clock, looking at the new day 4 of Futmust and seeing what we get today, potentially an Iheanacho. We'll have to wait and see. But thank you very much for watching this. Thank you if you hit the thumbs up. Join the channel if you're new. And I will see you later for today's stream. Hopefully you can tune into that one. See you then. Goodbye.